Share Patra.
Disclaimer: this document is prepared for informational and educational purposes only. All views expressed here are personal opinions and should not be considered as financial advice, investment recommendations, or trading signals. The information included may not be complete or fully up to date. Readers should conduct their own due diligence and consult a certified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. The author holds no liability for any financial loss that may result from decisions based on this summary. NEPSE Market Analysis, August 28, 2025. The Nepal Stock Exchange, NEPSE, closed at 2,819.10 points, up by about 1.91% compared to the previous session. Total market turnover stood at nearly 7.68 billion Nepalese rupees, with around 14.98 million shares traded. Market breadth was strongly positive, with 232 companies advancing and only 19 declining, signaling broad investor participation across the exchange. From a technical perspective, the NEPSE index is showing short-term bullish momentum. The current level of 2,819 is comfortably above the 3-day average of 2,782, the 5-day average of 2,768, and the 10-day average of 2,770, which confirms strong upward momentum. The sizable single-day gain of over 53 points, backed by healthy turnover, indicates conviction buying rather than a temporary bounce. This suggests the market has entered a positive short-term phase, though investors will be watching for sustained higher highs and higher lows in the coming days to confirm a stronger trend. Liquidity and trading activity were concentrated in a few key stocks. Himalayan Distillery, HRL, recorded the highest turnover, followed by NRIC, GVL, HDL, and NRM, all of which attracted heavy investor interest. These counters are likely to remain the focus for short-term traders because of their liquidity and volatility, which allow for smoother entry and exit opportunities. Swing traders can approach the market using two proven setups. The first is the pullback to moving average strategy, where traders wait for a dip near the 10 or 20-day average and enter once the stock shows bullish confirmation with volume support. The second is the breakout with volume strategy, where traders watch for stocks breaking out of multi-day resistance levels accompanied by strong volume. In both cases, clear stop losses below the recent swing low or an ATR-based threshold should be applied, with risk limited to 1 to 2% of total portfolio size. Currently, NEPSE does not offer exchange-traded options or futures, which limits direct derivative strategies for hedging or speculation. As a result, traders rely on cash market positions, mutual funds, or risk management through diversification. Some investors with cross-border access hedge their positions using Indian or international derivatives, though such strategies require regulatory clearance and careful oversight. On the fundamental side, investors should screen companies based on profitability, ROE, and debt levels, while also reviewing valuation metrics such as P/E and P/B ratios compared to sector peers. For banks and finance companies, indicators like non-performing loan ratios and capital adequacy are critical. For hydropower firms, power purchase agreements and generation stability are key, while insurance companies should be assessed on claim ratios and investment income. Dividend history, promoter holding, and auditor reports should also be examined before taking long-term positions. In summary, today's session reflects a market driven by strong technical momentum, healthy liquidity, and broad participation across sectors. Short-term swing setups look favorable, especially in high-turnover names, while long-term investors should remain selective and focus on fundamentally sound companies with sector-specific strengths. The combination of rising prices, strong volume, and active participation signals cautious optimism in the market's near-term outlook. If you found this update helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Your support helps us bring you more timely and insightful updates on the NEPSE market and financial trends in Nepal.